Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Just wanted to recap end of last week. Had some really good meetings there at work, some really good coaching sessions. Had a wonderful chance to be able to just kind of reflect on kind of where the coaching's going, and be able to balance between metrics and also what the team is going through from a life perspective. And so there's a delicate balance, I think, in being able to properly coach someone from an execution perspective. Understand that they're going to be going through different things. They're going to be, dealing with life, right? Whether that's in their personal relationships, spiritually, or just familial situations that kind of flare up. And so when a coach to them hitting specific activity, it's making sure that they're still able to get the job done, especially now that we're all working remotely, making sure that we're doing the necessary things to be able to continue to drive towards the results that we want and ultimately get them to hit the goals that they want. So that was really an important piece from last week. Just wanted to be able to share that with you. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll start here Monday. Start the new vlog. Turns out. All right, let's do a little recap from last week. So from a work perspective, so what happened was there was Tropical Storm Beta that was hitting south of us in Galveston, and it started causing some storm surge and some flooding out there. It was a very slow-moving tropical storm, so it just was just slowly just dropping rain. So it wasn't this huge torrential downfall that you'll see in some other storms that you might get, but this is just consistent storming out there, and so it caused the flooding out there in Galveston. And so coming into Tuesday, they canceled schools. And so what I'd say is in almost any business, right, you're going to deal, or any community, right, in the United States, you're going to deal with some weather issues. The Midwest, the issue was freezing and also snow. And so with that, understand from a business perspective, people all react differently to those different set of circumstances. And so just need to be patient. So a lot of times you might have a full calendar, and the next thing you know, it's completely canceled. So the nice thing is, working from home on Tuesday, I was able to get a lot of work done and being able to be productive that way. So that was nice. But let me just show you a little bit what the weather looked like. Woo! Nice to be at the old office. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Wanted to just share this with you. So when I first woke up in the morning, this is what happened. So that's great news, right? And then, rested a little bit, went to the bathroom, came back, and this is what happened. And then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for my run, about 3 miles, sweat it all off, try to not have a ton of water, but don't dehydrate myself, and just see what I end up losing then. So ended up going for the run, having just a little bit of water, coming back in, getting all ready, and then look at this weight. Look how much dropped here. So progress is what's most important here. Eating a little bit better, less quantity for sure, and of course my activity's up. You guys have kind of been a part of this journey, so very happy with the progress, but can't get too caught up in the results. Hope you're all doing great. Turns out. Hey there, everyone. We all go through different things in our lives. Sometimes it can be financial, it can be emotional, relationship-wise. And what I'm amazed at is the strength of the human spirit. And so whatever you might be finding yourself going through, know that you're stronger than you might think, and know that there is help if you're willing to ask. Turns out. Hey there, everybody. There's a lot of labels that are thrown at us, some that we create ourselves, others that people have given us. And we can't allow ourselves to be defined by labels as much as who we are and what we're doing. So it's much more about the characteristics that we're building currently and ultimately who we're becoming. Turns out. I was able to come into the office on Wednesday and get some work done here. Also ran Guests in the West over at the Now Media Studios. That's continued to be a good use of time, being able to meet other people that are either business owners, entrepreneurs, or they're in sales, marketing, business development. So they want to be able to share the story of their business, of the company they represent, in order to be able to let their voice be heard in radio, podcast, and also video format and Facebook Live. And so we're slowly continuing to increase the overall overall viewership, the listenership, the downloads for the podcast, and so that's significant. And it's one of the things that you look at when it comes to those. The other thing is that it's been nice because it gives me a good platform of being able to add value to the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, at the same time to Juan, who now has become a real good business friend at Now Media, and so that's been a good piece. And so a lot of times I think for a lot of people is they think that, oh, I don't deal in that space, like I'm not in marketing, so I'm not going to deal with that, when in reality it's like you don't need to be an expert at those things, but you should try to want to do it, right? You should be able to figure out a way to be able to run at it. The other one is I had a great conversation with the executive director of the West Chase District here in Houston, and he was telling me about how he wanted to be able to do a thing like kind of like Jimmy Kimmel does, the car karaoke, and being able to do something like that. And so I said, hey, let's. So he threw it by me. He said, hey, just think about it, see the way that you'd want to be able to set it up, if that's something you could even do. And so that might be something that we could do to be able to just showcase some of the great businesses that exist in the community here and be able to just share that message. So hope you're all doing great. That was the recap for last week. Let's get on to the next one. Sherm's out.